lot of the kabuki stuff has had sort of children's literature and fairy tales and things as a kind of motif throughout the story. And when I was writing the script for The Alchemy, I ended up doing a similar approach to that book within a book double narrative thing. I had this character here at Kabuki as a child reading this book, and you turn the page and it has her little hands holding the book, and you go into this double narrative here, which I essentially just wrote when I was writing the script for this particular issue. And it's a children's book inside the story that she's reading it, but it really gives you kind of like a whimsical kid's eye view of how to interpret the characters in the surface story, at the same time, without hitting you over the head with it. It gives you certain themes in here that resonate to what's happening with the main characters in the surface story. But it so worked on its own, and readers reacted so positively to it that somebody showed this to a children's book publisher, Macmillan, and they wanted to take this book and make it its own kids book. So they did. That was just like a few different tweaks to make it fit the format of the children's book. They took this actual story from the Kabuki book and it made it real, which I like to think is like some kind of artifact of the Kabuki world that now exists in the real life. Further making valid the kind of story in here, or more believable when you're reading it because now it exists in the real world. So I like this bizarre ripple effects that you would never expect can happen, but it's almost like if you keep making stuff and you keep doing it and you put it out there, like more and more stuff starts becoming real and happening that you would never imagine. But now once I got my foot in the door now with having a children's book, I'm going to keep doing it. It was so fun to do. It was so. And in the case of this one, where much of the story in here has a lot of layering effect and collage effect, a lot of different mixed media. So for this kid's book to set it apart, I wanted to do a very spontaneous, whimsical, simple approach to it. And I just drew, like each of these double pages, I just drew on a piece of typing paper with just brush and ink. So it's pretty quick, simple art approach, meaning I wanted it to be simple and quick to sort of contrast some of the ways the rest of the book looked. But it kind of worked. It was like so fun and so concentrated with like an economy of line and text, and I liked it. It's just a different muscle to flex. Just like using the different characters or working in collaboration at Marvel Comics versus working on this stuff. And I do like a variety of sketchbooks and art books too. These books reflections. They include art process and figure studies. This one has like some other kids book designs and stuff in it too, and just a variety of different things. But that's helpful to me to work one way and communicate at one level and then change it up and learn what you've learned from that and apply it in a different format. And it keeps it fresh that way. Keeps you learning, You want to forces you to keep your mind, limber. Oh, you're very, very welcome.